Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today's episode is episode 5, and as you can see, I've got a forage wagon or forage trailer, collecting trailer, hooked up to the back, and I've got our mower hooked up to the front. We're going to go mow some grass, pick it up, and put it in a silage clamp. I guess it's called, more than crimp, I don't know. I leased this trailer. It was $10,000 a lease. It's like $130,000 to buy, so that's a little steep right now, but to lease it's a good. It holds 50,000 liters. So what we're going to do is go to the field beside the sheep pasture, and we're going to mow it and collect it at the same time. I'm just using the front mower, and it has basically the same width as the collector for this trailer here. There's that blemish. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's that blemish on the ground. Kind of weird. I have no idea why it does that. But not really a bad thing. Now here's the pasture for the sheep. And sooner or later we're going to buy some sheep because they're easy to start with. And here's the field. So the first thing we're going to do is get the mower down. And we'll start it and lower it. And we're also going to engage the trailer. And we should be able to start mowing and collecting. You'll probably see the grass collecting inside the trailer. And that's basically how we're going to get some forage so that we can make silage out of it. Fairly simple. And we'll see, we might go back to that field that we actually made the hay in the other day. As you can see, I don't know if you can see just to the front here how we cut the grass and now it's collecting it up into the trailer here. Kind of neat. So this will be kind of slow and drawn out. Our front mower doesn't take a lot in a swath. We could have, if we wanted to, cut the grass here and used a windrower to windrow it, but this works pretty effective too. And I just wanted to show you a different way of doing it. That way it kind of collects as you're mowing. We've already got 6,600 liters there. And we're barely around the field, so we should get a pretty good amount of product to make silage with. I know I said we were possibly going to take our grain off the new field that we created. I'm not sure. Let me just take a quick look at the map. I'm not sure if we're ready to do that. Our growth chart says we're still in the mid-range here of growth, so it's not going to be till tomorrow before that field's ready. I mean, we could speed up the clock, but we're not going to do that. This field here, we're just finished planting it now, so yeah, we're gonna worry about silage pretty well today, and we've got nothing we can sell right now, nothing worthwhile anyway. So we'll continue here. I hope the sound and quality was good on the last video. I think it was. Like I say, I'm trying some new stuff here, and I do have to order a new microphone because I'm not pleased with the microphone on the earphone here. So not that it's bad, it just doesn't give me the quality I like. Picks up my breathing too much, and my it's too close to my mouth, I guess. Now I probably could fast forward this. I don't know if that's what you want me to do or not, but I'll go around a little bit more. We'll see what we can do. It says my helper A has completed their task, which means that our field number 1 is finally planted, which is good. Now we planted that in canola, and it should be done and ready to take off in a day or two. It doesn't take long with the game. Fairly unrealistic. It's not like it takes months for it to grow or now the last video I put up, I think I had almost an hour's worth of recording time, and I was able to edit out a fair amount and reduce it down to about 30 some odd minutes. I seem to have a problem with my edit times and my recording times. It's hard to just record enough to make a 20-minute video, I find. You just don't seem to get enough done. Or at least I don't seem to get enough done, so. It's typical gameplay, though. You can play for hours and not realize you've played for hours, you know. Now this field here, if we wanted to, we could plow it, but I don't think we will. I think we'll leave it for a grass field. I think I might have mentioned that earlier, to do exactly what we're doing. We can cut the grass and forage it. We could plow this field and then plant grass. It might give us a more dense crop, so we might be able to get more per acre off. That's an option. But we're definitely going to leave it as grass. That way we can make hay out of it, we can make silage out of it, we can make bales out of it to sell in case we need a little extra cash. Opens up a lot of options for us. Oops, hit the fence. Trying to get it so the mouth of the trailer doesn't miss the grass, but sometimes that's a little easier said than done on the corners. That's where you miss it a lot. I guess the same holds true for actual farming too. I recall when we were baling hay, when the tractor went around the corner, the baler would throw a bale and it would miss the trailer. Obviously it would fire it off into the field, so you had to collect those up later. Now I still haven't asked my brother about their population of cows, although I do know they do have a lot. We're at 30,000 liters. Once we get to 50, we'll run it over and we'll lay it down on the field or in the clamp. I'll have to look that term up. I'm sure it's probably clamp, and I've been calling it crimp. But yeah, we'll get a trailer load over there. Then we'll fast forward everything, and we'll show you what it's like to roll it down and cover it with a tarp. Because sooner or later we're going to get some cows. A little bit quieter inside here. I'll turn the radio on. How's that? Okay, we're getting there. 45,000 liters. In case you're wondering, too, that was music that comes with the game. It's actually some of the tunes, I guess, that the game provides. A lot of the music I use when I fast forward comes from a library that YouTube has, which is public domain music, which helps out dramatically. If you're ever making a movie, you have to be careful. Even if you have Like say I had a radio playing in the background in my room here, and it was I accidentally my microphone picked up the music. The band or whatever, the musician that's actually playing the music could sue me for royalties because their music is on my video. So you really have to be careful and only use public domain music. YouTube has quite a library. Most of it's, well, all of it's public domain. Some of it that you can choose. The artist wants recognition, so you have to publish his name or whatever. But so far, I haven't done anything like that. So, okay, we're full. So, let me raise the mower, and we'll head back to our farm with this. Now that's a lot of weight. I mean, I can feel it pulling on the tractor pretty good. So we're going to, like I say, we'll go back, we'll dump this, and then I'm going to do a lot more mowing to give us more of a quantity in that we can make silage out of. But I won't bore you to death with you having to watch all the mowing, because that would be kind of boring, I think. There's a car. We have to slow down. Oh, didn't slow down quick enough. Sorry. There goes all our insurance. What have you. Now this is where we do our drop. So we're going to scooch a little forward, that way nothing spills out the back, and we'll start doing a drop here. Now I did see one map that wouldn't allow you to use grass for doing this, which means that if this is the case with this map, what we've basically thrown on the ground will not be usable to make silage out of. It should be though, but there's that chance. We'll find out. Anyway, as I said, I won't bore you with the rest of the mowing. I'll fill up that clamp a little more, and then I'll show you what we got to do to roll it. So we'll see when it's done. Okay, we've got plenty of forage in the clamp, whatever you want to call it. We're going to return this wagon, and I'm going to either purchase or rent, I'm not sure yet. Let me just see. A leveler, because I did a horrible job at dumping the forage. One of my worst I've ever done. My tractor got stuck, unfortunately. So we're going to return this. Good. All gone. And they have, if I could find them, levelers. Okay, we found it. They're actually under levelers. I don't know why I had so much trouble with that. They are used to move chaff and silage and levels the heaps in silos. Now one's 8,000, one's 6,000 liters. We're going to buy it. I don't know why. I've never bought one before, but we'll give it a shot. And we'll see how it works. Because I'm not really sure. Might be a waste of money. All I know is my silage looks really bad. So we're going to race back to the farm and I'll show you what I got. Okay, we're just pulling up. I was just looking to see if I had a workshop to double up the wheels, and I don't. So we're going to have to do this single wheeled, which I imagine will be frustrating. Now, I've never used one of these things before, so we've unfolded it. I guess we don't have to lower it. We just run back and forth. Let's hope we don't get stuck. But yeah, this is horrible up here. Oops. Of course, I'm slamming against the wall, which doesn't help. I wonder if I'd be better off with this on the front. Let's do it this way. Yeah, now see, that does help move it around a bit. But we don't want to push it out of the crimp. Now I'm curious. Let me just take a quick look here. Under G, we can change driving direction. So let's just take a look at that. That's left control B. So left control B turns our seat around. I don't know if you saw that. And now we're sitting backwards inside the... That's kind of neat. I bet this will be much better for us. And if you look at that control panel up in the left hand corner, you'll see how far we're... When we're in the crimp, it'll tell you how much we've crimped it, and it's at 13% compact. So that's not too bad. 14%, and I'm stuck. Let's just see if we can not move some of this to the center more. I don't know if we can or how that works. That might be good. I've seen videos of them doing this, and it's quite impressive to see. They, like I say, they have a whole army of tractors running back and forth. Now I don't want to push this out of the crimp, so we might have to come at it from the other end. Let me look outside here and just see what we're messing up. Yeah, I don't think I'd be hired to do this in real life, because by the looks of it, I'm not doing a good job. Might be better off with that on the front, but I'm going to leave it on the back just because it's there now. Now I've never seen a bulldozer on this. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this thing. I've never seen a bulldozer used. So detach, yeah. And we're going to change. Watch my seat. I'm going to change directions again. Left control B. And we're driving forward. So if we're driving forward, essentially what you do is you drive back and forth, and it slowly compacts it down. It works much better when you've got double wheels. If you ever do this, the Big Boy or Big Ben tractor, it's a big huge tractor, works very good at this. I imagine if I had more weight, it would probably work better too. But actually, why don't we try it on the front? I mean, we bought the thing. Let's give it a whirl. Yeah, that seems to be right down on the ground almost, on the front. That might help. Well, it doesn't help when you're backing up, but it does help when we're going forward. Can I lift it? No, it's kind of frustrating. Because when I back up, I drag everything out. What if I just go a little bit? No, that's horrible. Now if I fold it, I guess we all know where that's going to go. Right in the garbage. Okay, I'm going to go back and forth, and roll this out, and it'll take forever. We'll fast forward it. idea of the monotony of doing this. This is why I much rather bale and wrap with to make silage. This just takes forever. It's I don't know how realistic it is. Probably not very. But then again, so we're at 98%. There's 99%. Now we're 100% compact. So if we back off the pile here and jump out of our tractor, you can see up in the left hand corner we could blanket the silo using R. So if we use R, it wraps the silo in plastic, and that allows it to ferment, and we're actually 1% fermented. Takes a little bit to ferment, and then we've got some nice cow feed. So before I do anything, sorry, I'll hit P, I believe, and we could go in the garage, and I'm going to take this leveler and I'm going to sell it right from here because I don't like it. So it's gone. Now we're going to go back and give this tractor a wash because we're pretty filthy. And I think I'm going to call that a day. You know, it was kind of boring, cutting grass and doing silage. But not every job, I suppose, on a farm is as exciting as everything. Love this tractor. Like the looks of it, the style of it. Even looks good in white. I can imagine what it would look. I've never seen one in real life, but these mods in this game is fairly accurate for looks of a tractor, I would think. So I'm just going to back it up here, and we'll take a quick look at the map. Like I say, tomorrow we're going to reap this field, which is in wheat, and we'll bale it too. That way we have straw. So then we'll have everything enough for cows. We'll have hay, straw, and the silage is fermenting. So we should be able to buy some cows in a few days. We have to make some money. We can do that. Let me just take a look at. This field will be ready to reap tomorrow. There's a few fields actually ready right now. This one's in soybean. I suppose we can take a look at it, and this gentleman's willing to give us $14,000 to take off his crop. 36 minutes. We could probably do it in 20. We'll do that next time. Yeah, that way we could earn some money, buy some cows. Okay. Well, I think we're going to call it quits. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now.